Hello, 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 lovely people. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day. I'm going to come on here right quick. I haven't been live in a while. Hope everyone is having a fantastic day. Want to tell y'all about my experience with the Walmart Spark today. And how I know, like, I changed my locations just to see was there scammers in my area. And yes, in fact, there are scammers at my Walmart. So I was dealing with Walmart Spark at a different location, at different stores. And it was just so slow. Like, I like to do the stuff because I do multiple things. So I like to do it while my children are at school. So I said, well, let me change my location to do a Walmart closer to my home. Well, when you change your location, it kind of messes you up, in my opinion. But anyway, so this particular, when I changed my location, it opened me up to like, oh my God, like 9 different locations. And I'm like, oh, I don't know about that. So anyway, I did it today. Because I've done it once before. I did it again today. And exactly what I thought would happen. I changed my location. And it's scammers. It's scammers. So they had me doing like, Home Depot. I did Home Depot. And who else? I did a Walmart. But it was a lot of miles. Like, I was getting the trash orders, like $7, like 10 miles. Oh my gosh. It was crazy. So I was like, I don't know if I'm going to do this. And you can switch your zones from time to time. You switch it back. But the scammers are real. Like, I'm not trying to be racist. I'm not going to be racist. But they all look like they were related in the same, blend of people. Like, they did. All of them. They were getting big buggies full of orders. Like, when you pull up and park, curbside orders. They was getting a lot of them, and they was sitting beside each other, like they would park beside each other. And you could tell they had multiple phones in the car, like they were just going through phones because the phones they put up once they finally got their orders, they put up to the like cell phone holder. It wasn't the same phone they was holding in the cars. So I was just sitting there observing because I don't park in the parking spot. I park on the side, and then when I get an order, then I go into a designated parking area, and then I select what parking spot I'm parked in. But yeah, it's just interesting. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know what to do. I know a lot of people talk about gig work. It's hit and miss. Even no, I'm in North Carolina. It's hit and miss. So you have to be very careful and budget your money very, very wisely whenever you're doing gig work. You know what I'm saying? So that was my experience today with Walmart Spark. I just want to make a video because I know a lot of people are making videos about Walmart Spark. So I gotta go. Yeah, so I'll just text them back. But anyway, so like I said, I do gig work in Philly. Oh, you do gig work in Philly, So do you do Walmart Smart? Because I've noticed that we have scammers here. I ain't gonna say scammers, but I've noticed that as soon as an order come across my screen, it's gone just like that. Just like that. And I know ain't nobody that fast. Because you don't even have time to even look and see what store it's at. You know what I'm saying? So, so Val Talali, are you, I do Uber Eats and DoorDash. Yeah. I had to stop doing DoorDash. I still have the app. But I had to stop doing DoorDash because with DoorDash, I had to, they'll give me an order and they'll send me like really really far for a couple dollars. Scammers are everywhere. You're right. Scammers are everywhere. Everywhere. There's no way around it. There's no way around it. There's absolutely no way around. Well, no way around it. And that's what I was saying. Like I get on my YouTube channel and talk to you all because y'all understand what I'm going through. DoorDash is ass in other states. Yeah, yeah, yeah. $2, $2. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. And then, you know, the longer you do this type of work, you'll figure out what restaurants make you wait the longest. Like, that's the one thing I don't like. Having to wait once you get to a restaurant. Or see, I'm new to it. You probably got it down pat. But, like, when you in a restaurant and they just want to start piling on other orders because another restaurant might be close by to the one you are. So they start compiling orders. You know, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But you probably got it down pat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but yeah, DoorDash was like DoorDash, and I've never done Uber Eats. I'm not going to change that. I did Uber Eats in the very beginning years ago because I signed up for Uber and Lyft as a driver. So when I didn't want to haul people around, I said I haul their food around, and I did Uber Eats one time. Like I said, this was many moons ago, and I didn't like it. I didn't like because I had to go to an office building, and I pulled up at the office building. I didn't have any instructions on where to go. It's bad here too. Oh my gosh. Yeah, yeah. Is that the only thing that you do for income? I don't mean to be in your business, but I just like to ask because I'm a notary as well. But when I don't have my phone ringing for notary appointments, I have to do something. And I work from home. I have like 3 companies I work from home, but they're very part-time. I wish I could show a screenshot. I know. Like, and I think someone had mentioned, I don't know if you follow other people on YouTube, had mentioned something about showing the screenshots and stuff, and they got in trouble for that. Like I don't even know what to post. I don't know how to, show my earnings, I just don't know. I don't drive. I'm an auto technician in a dealership. Oh, that's good. That's good. I hope that you like what you do. You know what I'm saying? You do that on the side, but it takes about 2, 3, 4, 5 jobs to make a living nowadays. You know what I'm saying? To make a living, it takes that much. Takes a lot to make a living. It really do nowadays. But yeah, so I noticed that there was scammers today in my Walmart Smart. Yep, I seen for myself scammers. I seen the phones. I seen the people in the cars, the same Toyota Corolla, little small, little 4-door cars with the tags on it, 30-day tags, or 60-day tags. I don't know how long they are, but they had the tags on the car. It just amazes me. It just amazes me how people can continuously well, I guess they say, well, we got to eat too, I don't know. I don't get into politics. I don't get into who should be here, who shouldn't be here. I don't get into that, right? I don't want us to get into that. But what I'm saying is, why try to cheat everybody else from getting orders? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sitting there for like almost an hour, y'all. I made only $13. And then the second hour, my silly self sat there and made $7. $7. And I mean, I know things are changing, you know what I'm saying? And I try to pick the same time of day. So I got 11 stack order from Uber and from Rite Aid for $9.49 for 12 miles and 1 hour and 23 minutes delivery time. Oh my God. So you made a $9.46. They really get out of pocket with the orders. Yeah, they do. Have you ever heard of Lunch Drop? I do that app as well. I pick that up. I do that every now and again. Because with Lunch Drop, you go into delivering corporate orders. Uber got sued in New York City for over $300 million for stealing driver tips and fares. Yeah. Lyft too. Lyft don't always be upfront with what you're supposed to be making either. Especially I think that's one reason after I did Uber that one time when they first came out in this area, and then I did Uber like maybe like last summer sometime, and I seen it. It showed like on like when it came up, the order came up, it was like maybe $12. Just say $12. And then once I delivered the order, I seen like $6 on there. I'm like, where the rest of my doggone money at? And I found out later that after the fact they give you your tips, and that's what that's the same thing that happened today with Walmart Spark. I was supposed to get paid at $13, but all I seen was $8 in there or something crazy. And like they said, the customer can still your acceptance rate is 11% on Uber. So I'm a goody two shoe on the acceptance rate. I like to have 99 or 100. Like that's gonna give me any more money, but I'm a stickler on that acceptance rate. I will dog near take every single order for real just to keep my acceptance rate. And I seen it hasn't done anything for me. I still don't get crappy orders with a lot of miles, but that's just me. I guess I just like to see, that high acceptance rate on my stuff, but. Yeah, it's kind of hard. It's really hard. Even with Walmart Sparks, simple as Walmart Sparks is, you just pulling up, they loading the groceries, but you can't just pull up and let them load your groceries. That's another thing people got to understand. You got to make sure those workers are putting them groceries in order, because your stuff will get all mixed up. I don't know if y'all remember. I don't know if y'all remember me sharing an experience in the beginning when I did Walmart Spark, and they had the groceries all over the place, and I had to actually dig through the bags to figure out where who it belonged to. It says, I can't stand it when they hold money when the customer paid all the money already. I just wonder what are they doing with the money. Uber pays you the money like an hour after deliver. Oh, for real? Well, maybe I ain't give myself time because I was just frustrated. Because when I looked in that app after I delivered and I didn't see my money, I cut it off. I cut it off real quick. I ain't even got the gas to be trying to play around with this app today. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if you got GoPuff in your area too, but I do GoPuff. Now, I was addicted to GoPuff. GoPuff was like boom, 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 boom. Because the area that I delivered to, they always tip. It was a very highly desirable area, and they always tip really, really well. So you can really make some good money within a short amount of time. But then they started getting to the point, yeah, I'm cooking some pork chop. Then they started getting to the point where they if you couldn't get a schedule, you waited a long time just to get one order for maybe $3. Because a GoPuff pay $3 a bag, and I heard some people say they don't even pay that no more. They pay it's less than $3 in a bag. I tried to get GoPuff. Yeah, I liked the GoPuff a couple years ago. Now all these apps, I'm always jumping on these apps because I like to pick it up, put it down when I want to, right? So I was on GoPuff many moons ago when they came to North Carolina. Soon they was making little commercials. I jumped on and signed up for it. I didn't like it. It was real sketchy. It's like the workers inside the warehouse had their favorite drivers. They would give them the better paying orders and make everybody else wait. So that location closed. So moving forward, fast forward now, I signed up for it again. I got back onto it, and the warehouse was closer to where I'm at now. And all you do is pull up at the turn on the app on, pull up to the warehouse, wait outside, and then if you get an order, you go inside, pick the bag up, and then bring it to your car. Well, come to find out, people were stealing other people's orders, and the workers didn't know who was grabbing it because all the drivers coming in there grabbing the bags going out. So then they changed it to where when you pull up and you get an order, you go inside, you have to scan the QR code on that particular bag. So that cut down on people stealing groceries, because that's groceries, like that's free. Like I ain't gonna say it's free. Don't get it wrong, it's not free, but that's groceries, and people was hurting. It says Uber will pay out 90 cents for an order that takes 15. Oh, that is too funny. That is too daggone funny. Oh my God. One time I had a this is when I was driving, right, doing Uber and Lyft. I had to drive somebody like maybe an hour or something away. Maybe, yeah, it was an hour. They paid me $15 and charged them, I know, like $60. And I was like, never again. Never again. Now, mind you, when you're doing delivery, ride share, you got to get a ride back. If they take you out of your area, you want to get a ride back. But sometimes you don't get no ride back. So you just lost. You lost in the sauce, you know what I'm saying? So what I would do on the early days, I would just cut my app off, drive back to my area, and then or when I get close to my area that I want to drive in, I would cut my app on. But then as I got more experience, more comfortable, I just would leave my app on and just get on the highway down 85 and just keep it doing what it do. And if I get something in the little towns, in between, I would jump on it and pick up people that way. A lot of times people were coming from small towns into the larger city and working and stuff, or vice versa, whatever. So that's what I did when I did ride share. But these gig apps, man, and these scammers, and I don't know how. Oh, let me tell you about this one. I was gonna say I don't know how people can scam Uber or Lyft, but they can. They can cancel the ride. You could be driving there and they cancel, or once you drop them off, they can try to do something to get you booted off the platform. So yeah, they can scam you on rideshare too. Yeah, they say what they say. I can't stand it when people get nothing but cases of, man. Let me tell you, as a woman, now I'm gonna tell you how I feel about that, and you tell me what your thoughts is, cause you very vocal and I appreciate that. I understand some people live in apartment complexes, right? And they don't like the water to come out the faucet. I get that. But if you can't carry 3 cases of 24 packs of water, what makes you think a driver can carry that many cases up some flight of stairs for you? Order 1 case at a time. I've literally had people that order cases of water and cases of sodas, canned sodas. And they don't know if I'm a woman or male, but I'm just saying, just be considerate sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like when I didn't have a car and I would have food delivery, sometimes I wouldn't even order stuff like that just to be considerate. Like I don't know, it's no consideration. They feel like they if they tip, I don't care. Yeah, they be scamming on Uber rides. Yeah, and the tip, I've been forget about the tip. Like I don't even care about no tip no more, cause 9 out of 10 you're not gonna get no tip. You not. They say, "Oh, I'm gonna tip you now. I'm gonna tip you now," and then half time they don't even tip you. You don't even know. You don't even once you finish for the day, you don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Cause like it's so delayed sometimes. Like you don't know what they're gonna do. You have no idea. You have no idea. But that's the joys of being able to be a 1099 independent contractor, be able to work when you want to, the schedule you want to, and stuff like that. But I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's right. You know, I like being able to work when I want to work. Some days I don't feel like going out driving, even doing food delivery. I don't feel like doing that. And that's why I like my work from home job. But then sometimes I don't want to do customer service. I don't want to be getting cursed out and called names and, on customer service. So what do? And in a notary business, sometimes, they don't want they don't want to do right. I'm gonna leave it at that. I got some good orders on Uber though. I got a $167 order for 5 hours for Walmart on Uber. See, I've never had that. They even said whenever they couldn't get anybody on GoPuff, a lot of Uber drivers doing the GoPuff deliveries. But I've never gotten one that. I mean, good for you. That's what's up. $167 for 5 hours worth of work. That ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. That's what's up. You gotta make it do what it do for you. Like, don't let nobody else tell you what. If you gotta pay your bills, you pay your bills. You do what you gotta do. I got a pickup truck, so I got lucky. They had got a bike from Walmart. Oh yeah. Do you ever do roadie? Now I can't never get no orders on roadies. They be having like CVS, a lot of CVS orders here, and you gotta be like, I guess damn near at the stoplight to get a roadie order because I'll cut the app on, I submit to do it or like a request, I guess that's what you call it, and I can't get it for the life of me. I've done one roadie, and I don't know how I got that. It says it has its bad days, but once you find a good area, it's good money. I got roadie. Yeah, yeah. I don't have no good experience with roadie at all. Roadie be hard. I guess it's hard in Philly. Roadie would be hard in. I don't know. Yeah, but I cut the app on early in the mornings to try to see what area I want to try to be close to. You know what I'm saying? But I don't even do nights no more because the reason why I don't do nights nothing. I don't do ride share at nights. Yeah, Philadelphia is a big city. I don't do nights. I don't do delivery at nights because people don't put on their porch lights. People don't put on their porch lights, and these apartments where I'm at, the way they set up, they have the apartment number like sometimes on the side, but then you don't know where the apartment is in that complex. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like that at night. You know what I'm saying? So I don't do that. Hey Zeke, how you doing? Hey, do you know what happens to the toilet paper when I you might have to take a drive to a good area. Yeah. Seek, I don't know what you're talking about. I hope you're not trying to be disrespectful here. Now, we was vibing good, me and Mr. Val Tally, Tality. But yeah, so yeah, I will. I mean, I've tried. I mean, I know the good areas in the cities that I'm in. Even like the smaller towns, I would drive out to. But it's just that night driving and them not having no porch light on, or their driveways might be down or up or around. I don't like that. I'm not. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. That's okay, Zeke. You might have been typing something. I don't know what you were trying to say to me, but we just talked about gig work. I was telling everyone about how I actually seen the scammers today at the Walmart. I was doing Walmart Spark, and if I sat there for a whole hour, all I made was $13. Then the second hour, all I made was $7. So that's what I'm talking about. And then we just talk about all our different experiences with all the different apps. That's all we talking about, Zeke. And thank you for jumping on my live today. But yeah, so that's just my experience. Like I said, like what do you do when you need to make money? Like, I at least try to make $50 to $100 a day, but I don't want to be out here no 13, 14 hours to do that. Like, come on now. Says, yeah, I can't stand the apartment complex there. There will be a big complex with over 20 apartment buildings, and Uber only takes you to the front gate. If they take you to the front gate, sometimes the GPS will take you to the back of the complex, and you got to figure out how to get to where you need to be at. Or you'll be inside of the complex and you'll lose your GPS signal. That's my experience. I don't know if you've had that experience before. And that is so frustrating. So frustrating. Because you're there and you can't even start, your wait time, whatnot, or whatever. When I was doing ride share, it's not the same. It's not the same for food delivery. But like I said, still you don't know, you don't know where their apartment is. You don't know where their apartment is. But yeah, so that's what's going on with that. But I don't know. I might try it tomorrow. I really, really want to go all day, but I want the app. I'm used, like when I did ride share, I'm used to my wheels turning because I'm making money. I didn't sit around. So if I was in a particular area, I never was an airport person. Are you an airport person? Do you do ride share? I don't sit at the airport and wait for nothing. If I go by the airport and I see all those drivers sitting, kudos to y'all. Whatever y'all got to do to pay y'all bills, boom. But if I see 50 cars out there, I'm picking my person up and I'm going back somewhere else. I'm not sitting in the airport waiting for rides, because while you're waiting, I'm getting rides. You see what I'm saying? So, um, yeah, my wheels got to be rolling. Like my wheels got to be turning and be making some money. And I just don't know what to say. I only do food delivery and other apps like Roadie. Oh yeah. Do you have point pickup in your area? I got a list of apps. VHO, I call VHO is the rejects for Amazon. So I signed up for VHO. Roadie good if you have a truck. Oh, okay. I had signed up for VHO when they came to the area, right? So with VHO, you pick up all the Amazon packages that the Amazon drivers couldn't deliver. So I call that Amazon rejects. So it was a nightmare. I only did one shift. I did no more. They paid right away though. I believe we got paid within 2 days. But they scheduling is retarded. Like everything is automated. Like you don't talk to a live person. It's just really, I got delivered that. Now I was thinking about signing up for deliver that. I've heard a lot of people making videos on YouTube for deliver that, so I'm thinking about it. It sounds a little bit like lunch drop, but I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, um, I think I might try to deliver that. But point pickup is similar to Walmart Spark. VHO is similar to Amazon Flex, and like I said, I wish I would have signed up for Amazon Flex many, many, many moons ago. And just pick the app up every 6 months, pick up a shift. But now it ain't none. And do you do Instacart? I've never done Instacart because let me tell you my experience with Instacart. I used to do home health care. I used to have to shop for people. I dreaded it because people are particular about their meats and this and that and that and that. So it just kind of made me go against shopping for people. Although Walmart Spark, you kind of shopping for people, but it's not. I don't know. I guess it's still the same, but I don't know. Anyway, I don't do Instacart. Now, when COVID was happening, people making up thousands and thousands of dollars and all this good stuff. That was good for them. You know what I'm saying? But I don't do Instacart. I know people who sign up for Instacart. They have great experiences with Instacart, but me, I don't fool with Instacart. Maybe one day, maybe one day, but no, 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 not me. But yeah, but thank you all for watching. Like I said, that was my experience with Walmart Spark today. I'm gonna try it again. I tried to sign up, but I got his car deactivated for sending a blurry driver license pics, and they never got back. Yeah, that's what's wrong with these apps now. Everything is AI, and even with Walmart Spark, you got to make sure that you do your when you're doing your verification that you do it correctly, or they might think you fraudulent and deactivate your account. I don't know if you heard someone was saying something about they was deactivating a lot of people's accounts because they got too many drivers. It's oversaturated. So the smallest little thing, they just deactivate you. Like, what if this is someone's only means of income and you get deactivated? It's weird that they kicked me off instantly like that. Oh yeah. They will because it's like AI. It's like it's not even a real person. It's not even a real person. Like, and then you try to call. I know one time I tried to rent a car with Uber, and I was trying to get some information before I submitted all that money to Uber because I wasn't clear. Because someone told me you don't have to put a deposit down, and then someone said you do have to put a deposit down. So I want clarification because in the app it said one thing, but I didn't want to go to the enterprise place, and they said, oh, you need an extra so. I want to make sure because I didn't know how long they're gonna lock my money because you know they're good at that, right? So I get on the phone with customer service, and you could tell it's a call center, and I'm not knocking it. They need to work. Everybody need to work. Who can work? Everybody need to work or want to work, right? And I keep asking him the same question. Mind you, I do customer service, so we are heavily scripted. We can barely go off the script. So I understand when I was asking, does the dog bark loud? He was able to say what he was able to say on the script. It was so comical, y'all, because I'm like, I'm thinking in my head like, oh, customer service at its finest. So it was a headache. No, I never end up getting a car through Enterprise. Say Uber high for a rental. Uber high for a rental here. They wanted 325 week. That's over 12 months for a car not included. Well, that's true, but the Tesla I was looking into, but that charging fee would have made the same amount of money as gas. I don't care what nobody said because they were telling you charge at night, don't charge at night, charge early in the morning. You spending 3 hours charging, that's taken away from you driving. Blase blase. I had it for 2 months. They got my own. Yeah, it's best to have your own car. People always talk about, oh, you put all the miles in your car. What they think cars are made for? To drive. To drive. You know, like I don't know how old you are, but we always had like a nicer car than we had a beat around car that we could just, kind of dog, but not dog. You know what I'm saying? But people are like, oh, I don't want to put all the miles on the car. That's what cars are made for. The drive, to put miles on, and if you do good, then the money that you make, you can put aside and buy you something nice or something else, another little beat around car. I mean, I don't understand it. It just don't make sense to me. But yeah, driving your own car if you can, it will be. Then they say, well, if you get a rental car with Uber or Lyft, you can write it off for tax purposes. It says, I'm a mechanic. I can do engines. Man, I wish you was my best friend. I'm telling you, cause being a mechanic and being able to work on your car, I got something going on with my car now. You know what I'm saying? I've been putting it off, taking it to my mechanic because that's money. But it's nothing that makes my car not be safe or not drivable. It's just something I don't like that needs to be looked into and stuff, and it's gonna cost money. So kudos to you being able to work on your own car for real. Like that's what's up. That's what's up for real. Like I want men, women, whoever, if you could figure out certain things to do for yourself for your car, now I think everyone should do it. I really do. I think everybody should learn how to work on their own car and do little simple stuff other than putting gas on it and go. Some people don't even put oil in the car. They don't even know where the oil go. And I'm not knocking it. Just Google. YouTube. Just Google. That's the only reason why people don't Uber. They don't want to run out their 100,000 mile warranty. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm not knocking it. I believe everything you say because you talking sensible. I like how you talk, but I just feel like that's what the cars were designed for. Even they said with the Tesla, they don't even know how many miles the Tesla can run up. So if everybody want to stop, that's when I got to pay out of pocket. Yeah, that's true. What you mean you? That's when you got to pay out of pocket. What's you? What you mean when you say you? I'm just saying, like with that Tesla, they was trying to say they don't even know how many miles a Tesla can run up to because nobody has driven it to that extent yet. So, and Uber pulled a lot of their Teslas. I think it was Uber or Lyft pulled a lot of their Teslas off the platform to be rented anyway. So they said it was having some issues with renting out those Teslas because it's expensive. You ever watch anybody YouTube channel or anybody in here that got a Tesla renting it like $600 a week? Oh my god! Like if you could spend $600 a week on a car, and I'm just talking, you could pay $600 to get your credit fixed so you can buy one. That's just me. I don't want one. I don't want to be bothered with the battery, having to charge it up. Even if I had a battery station at my house, I don't want to be bothered with that. I guess I'm just stuck with the gas, going to the gas station and putting gas in my cars. That's just where I'm at right now with the vehicle and everything. And I like a vehicle that I know its history. We don't know Tesla's history because they haven't been around long enough. Anything new jump out there, people want to jump on it. And I don't know if you watch Super Bowl, but they had that car on the Super Bowl that's gas and was it electric? What was that? A Volvo? I want to say Volvo, Mercedes. What was it? Do you remember? Did you watch Super Bowl commercials? But they got a car now that's both. And they probably been had it. I just didn't pay attention because I'm not into that. I'm not into cars, but you are a mechanic. But gasoline and electric, interesting, very much interesting. Yeah, Tesla only covers the battery for 100,000 miles. Yeah, then what you do? What you do then? I don't know. What would you do? How much do a battery cost for Tesla? Do you know? Have you had to repair that? Do you work on Teslas? The battery costs over. The battery itself costs over $15,000. Lord help us. That's crazy. The electric cars are a scam. They a scam. Oh my gosh. I just can't get into it. I don't know. I don't know. I just can't get into it. It ain't that I watch movies that say this can happen, that can happen. But if you use common sense with an electric car and you gotta, the only way it operates is through you use battery. You have to charge it up, and we lose power, or something goes down. How you gonna get around? Your phone, when your phone dies, it's a wrap. You gotta hear and find a charger to plug your phone on because you can't even use your phone. I've had a house phone for the longest just because of that reason. Like if my cell phone died or my battery go wonkers, I still had a house phone. I could still call 911. You ever heard of old cars not breaking a lot, but the new cars are always... Yeah. My grandfather always had older cars. Chevys, Buicks, Lincolns, all that. He always had older model cars. Always. And then when I got 16 years of age, I drove his older cars till, I got me a car. But yeah, like... That's why I like the cars I like to get is like in the 2000s, 19. I think the dealership make cars that break so they can stay in business. I don't know. That'd be aggravating because you dealing with people that's frustrated all the time. But it do make sense though. But I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to make something that I have to deal with aggravated people. But it do make sense because they want their cars fixed. It's like iPhone changing the charger every year, so you keep buying a charger. Yeah, Android too. Like this phone I'm on right here is the best phone I've ever had. It's a Galaxy something. I don't know what it is, but I didn't like the carrier, so I canceled the carrier but kept the phone, right? Because the phone was paid for. But then I had to get a new carrier, so I put a new carrier onto this phone because I like this phone. But I had to realize now that I've been using this phone more is that the battery it goes down. It don't stay charged. And I'm not the person to be on my phone. Like I do my videos on this phone because I like the camera, blase blase. But I don't be on my phone like that. And I don't think you should sit there with your phone on a charger 24/7. I think that does something to the battery too. But I don't know. I could be wrong. But things just don't last as long as they used to last at all. At all. Nope. At all. But yeah, I just had to get my daughter a new iPhone. And I was not happy, but she needed it, and she still says she ain't got enough storage, and I don't even understand that. I just like delete it. She's like, you can't just delete it, Mom. I'm like, oh, okay, well, I don't know what to tell you. Just buying something. So anyway, I don't know. Yeah, the battery degrades if you charge a lot. Yeah, just like a car. Yeah. That's why when you go out shopping for a used car, check the battery. The battery will tell you a lot. You know that as a mechanic. Check the battery. The battery will tell you a lot about the car. I have bought a lot of lemons as a woman. A lot of lemons, thinking I'm looking for certain things, and the things I need to be looking for, I didn't look. So the car had issues a month or two down the line, because I actually drove the car. Now all these issues popping up. All these issues are popping up. Yep, but I'm about to get off here because I got to get ready to get my youngins from school. It's been a pleasure talking to every last one of y'all. Like I said, do what you got to do to take care of yourself. Don't let nobody knock your hustle. Scammers out there. I don't know what could be done about it. Maybe nothing at all could be done about it, but just be aware. Pay attention to your surroundings. If you have to change your apps, there's plenty of apps out there. If you have to put them all together to make your money, to pay your bill, to take care of yourself, do that. Until next time, y'all have a fantastic day.